Hey guys, what's up? So this is a heavily requested video by a lot of people wanting to see how I go about charting my levels. So today is Sunday, July 28th. I haven't looked at any of the charts since Friday's market close, so I'm just going to show everybody how I go about and chart these levels. So we're going to get right into it. So like in the PDF that I spoke about, we're going to go for the monthly. I won't really go any higher than a monthly, and each candle represents a month, so this is pretty big of a candle time per candle, I should say. Typically, you're not gonna find any levels on the monthly. Like maybe, yeah, you can like draw these like rejections here, but I'm not even gonna do anything on the monthly. I'm not seeing anything interesting. So we're gonna drop it now down to a week and scan the week. So right here, here's a good level. Looks like we immediately rejected off of the close of that week. We tapped that line, and then we started to rally up. So I just like to go and put the price on the right, name on the right. And I like to make my different time frames different colors. So I like the weeklies to be pinkish purple, just so I can see that is a weekly, and that's a very strong line. Yeah, that's like right on the close of that candle right there, that market tapped that line, that support level, and ripped up. We have a few levels down here. I'm not gonna chart these, so we're just gonna, I could say that is a support level, or here actually, and that's actually where we closed that, ironically. Yeah, right here is actually a really nice level. I'm going to chart that one as well. As you can see, this is where the candle opened up on the week, and we dipped down, we tapped it, rallied up a few weeks ago, and now we closed, I believe, right under it. We're resisting that line, give or take a few points. Probably here could be another level you can put for a weekly, because you can see the candle rejections, rejection, we got rejection there. I may end up deleting this line if I can get a more precise level lower than a weekly. Alright, so there's our weeklies. I wouldn't go any more crazy than that, because we're probably gonna end up having a lot of lines in the chart. So we can now go down to a day and zoom on in. And then, so now each candle represents a day, so that's still pretty significant of a support and resistance level, if we can find any. It's like right here we have our weekly, our daily, right here. Right here's a nice one. You can see this is where the candles close, creating a support right around there. Every single day we cannot get lower than this, and every time we would aggressively sell below it, we'd immediately get bought back up and participants reject it. But now the common practice, right, is old support becomes resistance and old resistance becomes support. So if this was support here and we ended up ripping through it, now this is resistance, and you can see it right here. Look at that. So right here we have our resistance that we can play tomorrow. It's definitely more levels here. Like right here is another good support, a daily support. You can see the candle struggled, and even right here, look at that, the top of that. Yeah, we could say here's a good one, another good one, another daily right there, roughly. I mean, we have the wicks. Yeah, leave it about right there. That's fine. I'll probably end up deleting that one as if I can get more precise level on a lower time frame, because that's a little bit dirty, that line. This is definitely a nice line right here. Another daily right here. You can see rejection, 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 support, support. So I'll leave that. Let's see if we can get anything under here. Here we go. Here's a I'm gonna take those wicks. I like that daily wicks. Support. Oh, and would you look at that? So we resisted here, and then we supported. So that could be another nice play to dip back into here to see if we can find a support of price and take longs. Right here, here's another one, another daily. You can see support, these wicks, supported, resist, breakout. So that's another good level. So yeah, I think that's good for the daily levels. Looks like, I mean, we have a few over here. I'm not gonna mess around with up here. That's pretty far-fetched to see a rally, you know, almost 200 points. So now we're gonna move down to a because that was a daily. So I like to go down now to a 12-hour. See if we could find anything on the 12-hour. Here's a nice 12-hour rejection. So yep, so you can see rejected, all these rejections here, and then we supported price previously. You could even, if you want to get really crazy with it, you can. I'm gonna get crazy with it. I'm gonna mark those wicks too, because why not? Just for context, you know. See anything here? I mean, that could be a 12-hour, but we have a daily right there, you know. That we'll just leave the daily. Right here. Here's an interesting one actually. Right? Because here, let me get a 12-hour line from there. You can see that supported, rip through, immediately bought back up on the top of the weekly, and then try to break through and immediately got bought back up. And then we started supporting it again, so I can hold that 12-hour there. I notice also with the weeklies typically aren't that good of scalps, but they're good for context, if that makes sense. Because typically price won't really bounce off. I mean, like, that's a crazy bounce off. But typically, as you can see, like this weekly here, price likes to just hover around in like a general range of the weeklies and likes to hold it. I mean, here too we bounced, but I noticed that sometimes you don't want to take the weekly trades. You just want to see, like, for context, if we're holding around the weekly in a general area. Could also be a good swing trading opportunity, but I don't do that. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing. I mean, here's another good one, but like right here, 20. Yeah, I can hold that as well. That's a 12-hour, so put that. Yeah, it's more of a weaker level. So yeah, that's all I'm seeing here. We can go ahead now and drop it down to a 6-hour. If I'm seeing anything here, I mean, we're trending up. You can just see that rejection right at close though, because of this line. Honestly, I'm not seeing much here. I mean, yeah, you can say that right there, but I'm just gonna not do that because I have lines all around it. I mean, like there, you can do 6-hour, but we have a line right there that I won't touch it. Here's a good one right here, 6-hour. Let me steal that 12-hour. It's a good support right there. Okay. Yeah, right, we're gonna drop it down again. Not seeing much on the 6. 4 hour, we're gonna start to probably see a little bit more. I mean, they're just playing our levels though. Look at these crazy drops off of our level. This is a crazy level. This daily right here. I really hope I can catch that on Monday if I'm around. Rally into here would be an awesome short if I get proper confirmation. Right here is an awesome 4 hour. You can see reject, 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 breakout. So that's, I like that as a, even I'm gonna take the wicks. Is that 4 hour? About right. Trying to be very precise with it. Yeah, I'll call it right there. That's a maybe a little higher, maybe a little higher. Yep, good, perfect. I'll call that a 4 hour time frame, but honestly, the way the week has been moving, so volatile, like these line rejections, that we're not even seeing any like support and resistance because we're just flying through them after we tap our strongest resistance level here. I mean, and then we're just supporting price here. I'm not seeing much here. Maybe like here you can say 4 hour. I'll put a 4 hour right here. Maybe put it right there. That's a good one. Maybe a little higher. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Reason why I put it a little bit higher is because just we had some wicks here, wick here, and then it's supported here, and then it's also supported there, and it kind of rejected, give or take, a point or so. Sometimes it's not going to be precise. Like right here, you can see that price got over the line probably by what, maybe a tick or two, and then reversed. So sometimes it's not going to be very too precise. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not going to worry about the top over here. Very unlikely we're going to see, like a 200-point rally. Just focus down here. I mean, right here, you can say 4 hour down here. I'll put a 4 hour down here. I'm not too crazy with stacking my my support and resistance lines. Like, I'm kind of doing it here. Kind of contradicting myself, but like, you can see they're kind of like stacked all on each other. Typically, you just want to roll with one, but I'll just have it here just for context. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, so that's all I'm seeing on the 4. Now we're gonna break it down now to a 2 hour, or I'm sorry, a 1 hour, not a 10 hour, 1 hour. See if we see anything on the 1 hour. That's an interesting one, right? We rejected right here, and then now we supported. I'll write that. I like that one. It's so weird. It's like in the middle of our whole little area with no line. It kind of created that as a new level to watch. A little bit lower. That's fine. That's better. Oh yeah, you could even see it here. There's a little support / resistance. It's honestly all. I mean, maybe here. Yeah, here's a nice 1 hour. You can see price was supported right there. Right here's a interesting one because every dip down in this little area left a nasty wick, so I'm gonna put that one as well on the 1 hour, like so. Not seeing. I'm probably missing a few that I'm just not seeing right now. Like there's a few here, but I mean, how 77. Like, I don't know if that's worth it to put. I mean, we can. There's just so many lines. I really don't like doing that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that right there. I'm not going to go any lower than that. Really quick before I end this video, I'm going to show you what I'm looking for myself. Throw in like a 30-minute. So tomorrow at open, I mean, we are in an uptrend. You can see that like a little bit on like a higher time frame. We're probably in an uptrend again, but we are rejecting this line right here, and the reason for that is this is the sell-off that was initiated, like the Tesla sell-off that got initiated pretty much, and participants are seeing SPY or the S&P-500 not like valued above this level, so they're trying to keep it below it because Tesla's earnings came in too short. So every time that we try to test this general area, most likely the market is going to reject until probably new information gets released, making the S&P 500 worth, once again, probably up above 5540. So this right here is a phenomenal short area that I would love to watch. Like this whole little sector right here from 5524 to 5540. Playing my lines, of course. But I would love a rally here once again, and then a wick start to be left, and I'm going to enter short on that and take it back maybe maybe down here. I'll take it, or here somewhere. That's really it. I don't like, it's good practice. You don't want to trade like the noise, meaning like the chop. So like right here is kind of like the chop. Like if we opened here, for example, you don't really want to play these levels. You want to wait for like a rogue participant or like a rogue institution to just take us out of these brackets, and then you want to play one of these levels that'll bounce us back into the bracket. Like right here, if we get driven out of here, you want to play like a level like that. Or you could even see like right here, the wick that got left because it got ripped out of that that bracket, that consolidation bracket, immediately got bought back up. And you want to capitalize on those moves back up. But I would stay away personally from any of these lines around here, like these. I would stay away from. I would play like maybe this bottom one right here. I'd love to play that one, and these are the phenomenal play shorts right here. But yeah, that's really all. It's very simple. I'm sorry for all the clutter on the chart. There happen to be a lot of lines. I'll probably end up removing a lot. You can message me on Discord. My Discord's MFVE. You can add me, and then I'll just send you my new levels, and I'll help you out. But yeah, that's really it. So I hope you guys have a good trading week.